amongst the Majura pines. It was the Mont24hr mountain bike race, which included over 1,300 riders. Local producer Jessica Ferrari found out about the race when her husband was invited to join a team. She was surprised she'd never heard about it before because she thought it might make a good documentary. Well, the doco's in production, and from that material she's produced this story for Stateline, focusing on Team Aurora, a group of female cyclists who usually just enjoy taking the long way to coffee, but they managed to outdo themselves.
It's a combination of a bike race and 1,300, 1,400 people who all get on really well, coming together in the field to hang out and talk bikes and ride bikes for a weekend.
The Mont is pretty low-key. Anyone could give it a go. I mean, you don't have to be a professional to ride a mountain bike.
I'm in Team Aurora, which is a team of 6 girls.
We haven't all met until yesterday.
I did the first lap, and I think the first 900 metres was the hardest because it was just dusty everywhere. I didn't wear goggles or glasses, and I just couldn't see in front. And then I think the first probably 2Ks was just everyone was just on each other's tail.
Had a big block 502 supercharged bike. The legs popped wrapped around the side.
Did you see the crash? I was right behind it. I said to Nerida, I said, mate, we'll stay to the side because if something happens, it's going to happen in the middle. And about 15 people just went down and we just went, for real?
My first lap was pretty cool, pretty bit cruisy. I only ran into one tree. Yeah, right, that's not even a big scar, is it? There's a little local rivalry with the over 50s, and I think they're kicking our butts so far. Night riding's a bit tricky. You can't see your depth perceptions out, so you'll go, whoa, there was a big bump. And you'll just see it when you fall in it.
Yeah, I like the night laps actually. It's kind of cool and focusing because all you can see is just your little beam. You're kind of very zen.
Because I'm fairly inexperienced, perhaps the dark's an advantage for me rather than a disadvantage. I don't know what's coming up. I'm not booked into Calvary emergency yet, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, I've done 3 night laps. One was a double because I got back in and the other girl was warming up, but we didn't see each other, so I went out again. When we get back from our ride, we go and find the next person to wake up, so give a little friendly wake-up call into the tent for the next rider. The first couple of laps, I give it everything I have, and then I was going to do a double and then I conserve a bit of energy for that, but seeing I thought I was doing a single, I didn't conserve any energy, so I was fairly shattered for the second lap. Feeling a little tired. And I'm very glad that I don't have to go out there at night again. It's quite cut up, and you just get really tired just falling into holes. And
At the moment we're first by 1 lap, so hopefully we'll be able to keep that through the night.
I think we're doing really well. We're in the lead, which is a surprise. No, not really, because we're serious contenders, yes, and we came out to win. Not. Now we're going to try really hard because we don't want to lose it, you see. If we were coming third, we would have just paid it off and slept in. Well, I think that's my last ride in the dark now, so a little bit of rest and then come back at dawn, I think.
It's getting pretty cold now. This is probably the coldest time of the day.
The worst thing is riding with a broken thumb because it hurts like hell. But hey, I'm either tough or stupid and I haven't worked out which yet. It was really cool watching the moon and the sun's rising now, so what time is it? 5 o'clock in the morning, wherever the time it is.
Team Aurora's doing all right, Cheryl.
We are.
You are actually winning.
I know, that's the surprising thing about it.
They've been a great group and they're really good girls and they're really they leave everything out on their course. They come back and the sweat's dripping off their face. And so yeah, everyone's pretty gutsy.
The kind of atmosphere is what motivates you. And yeah, just trying to beat your time every time that you go out.
Tanya Churchill from Team Aurora.
It was awesome. There weren't many people out there and you knew it was the last lap, so not doing this hill anymore, it doesn't matter if it hurts. Looking forward to standing on that podium.
In first place on a massive 35 laps in the Open 6 female category, Team Aurora. Sylvia Holland, Erica Collins, Tanya Churchill, Mel Aldring, Ursula Teeman and Nicole Owen.
The good times far outweighed the bad, I'd say. Like, there was some great moments. It is tough at times, but yeah, it was a fantastic experience and one that I'd recommend to anyone, and I'd put my hand up to do again also. It doesn't always seem fun at the time, but then a crazy thing, a couple of weeks later you go, that was awesome, I'm going to do it next year. So it's kind of addictive. Oh, the best fun you can have in lycra.